Hello students, welcome to accountancy class. In our previous session, we talked about goodwill, the theoretical concept, and we discussed its basic concept of goodwill. But in today's class, we will be talking about the numerical part of this aspect. And in this numerical part, we are going to discuss only one method, and this method is known as average profit method. After completing this class, you are able to develop the skill of computing goodwill by average profit method. So the purpose of this class is to develop the skill how to calculate goodwill by average profit method. So student, in a goodwill, we know that there are certain method. So which method we will be using? The first thing should be clear that in partnership deed, the method of valuing goodwill is given. Right. So whatever the deed prescribes, that method will be used for valuing goodwill. So as there are three methods we are going to discuss. So which method a particular firm will use to value goodwill, it depends upon the partnership deed. So there are three types of method of valuing goodwill, the amount of goodwill. One is called average profit method. Other is called super profit method, and third method is called capitalization method. It may be capitalization of average profit or it may be capitalization of super profit. So we will be discussing this method one by one. So in this class we will be discussing only the first method, that is average profit method. Now what is average profit method? Under this method, the normal business profit earned by the business for the specified number of years are considered. So, average profit hota hai, the profit that business has earned over a period of time. We are taking an average of that profit because there are cases, sometimes firm has earned profit, sometimes firm has earned loss in the past. So, we'll take one average. And this average is taken on the basis of normal profit earned by the business. Normal profit means if any abnormal gain is there, because we know that while calculating the profit and loss account, certain abnormal gains are also taken into account. And sometimes any abnormal losses are also taken into account. But these items are not supposed to be treated there because we have to take normal profit. So that has to be adjusted. If any abnormal gain is included, we have to exclude that. If any abnormal loss is included, we have to add it back. So how it will be done? Let's understand. So in order to solve goodwill by average profit method, we need to follow certain steps. Number one step is to calculate normal business profit. If any abnormal profits are given, we will adjust. Number two, find the average profit. Once you have calculated normal business profit, then find out average profit. Then determine the number of year purchase. What it means, we will be discussing. And step number four is find the value of goodwill. So average profit method is quite easy to solve. So let's discuss these steps one by one. The very first step is calculate normal business profit. So how this step will be performed? So while calculating normal profit, any abnormal gain is excluded from or any abnormal loss is included by adding to the past profit. This we have already discussed about. But what we mean by abnormal profit and abnormal losses? So take an example of abnormal profit. As we know that while preparing profit and loss account, we are including item of profit on sale of fixed asset on the credit side, overvaluation of stock, closing stock. If closing stock is overvalued, it means it is a abnormal gain. Undervaluation of opening stock. If you undervalued means you have valued the opening stock less than its value, then it is called undervaluation. And overvaluation means when you are valuing the amount of closing stock more than what its value, that is called overvaluation. Then income from non-trade investment, because non-trade investment are not the operation of the business. So any such kind of profit is termed as abnormal gain. So if in any the past year you have included such kind of income in your profit, then you have to exclude it. So first you have to deduct these items if in any of the previous year it is given, right? Similarly, we have abnormal losses. So what type of losses are called abnormal? Like loss on sale of fixed asset, loss by fire, loss by theft is also an abnormal loss. Then overvaluation of opening stock and undervaluation of closing stock. So you just learn one, overvaluation of closing stock and undervaluation of opening stock, and the vice versa is abnormal loss. And income from non-trade investment. It's not income, it is expenses. It is not expense, it is loss. Loss. Just like income from non-trade investment is abnormal gain, similarly, loss from non-trade investment is abnormal loss. So if any such loss is treated or included in any past profit, we have to adjust first to find out normal profit. So in order to understand it, we'll take one example. So we have to calculate normal business profit. See this example. Ram and Mohan were partners, sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1. They admit Shyam as a partner for 1/5 share in the profit. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was to be valued on the basis of 3-year purchase of last 5-year average profit. So in order to calculate goodwill, you need to take last 5-year profit, and which is given in the question. Years are given and their profits are given. And bracket item shows loss. It means in 2016 firm earned profit, 17 profit, 18 profit, but in 2019 firm earned loss. And in 2020 again they earned profit. So this is the profit and loss of last 5 years. And you have to take average profit of that on the basis of 3 year. Calculate the goodwill of the firm after adjusting the following. Now what is adjustment is there? The profit of 2016-17. So which one is 16-17? This or this? Definitely this. Why? Because it is 16-17, year which is ended on 17. So this is the profit. Was calculated after charging rupees 25,000 for abnormal loss of wood by fire. It means that when this profit is being calculated, this loss was deducted out of it, right? So it means we have to add back. So all the abnormal losses has to be add back, and all the abnormal gain has to be minus. Now see this table. So we'll prepare this table to find out, because our first step is to find out normal business profit. So what we will do, we will write all the years, then profit which is given to us in the table, we have written as it is by taking it. Now here we will be writing the adjustment. Now this part is us, right? That we will be doing adjustments. So there is only one adjustment, because they are saying in 2017 there was abnormal loss which is included in it. Included in it means when this amount was calculated, this amount was deducted out of it. But this abnormal loss need not to be deducted, because we are calculating normal business profit. So this amount will be added back. So when we add back this amount, it comes to 1,25,000. Rest figures are same because there is no other adjustment. So we'll take a total of it, and total comes 5 lakh. So this is how we have calculated step number 1, total normal business profit. Then step number 2 is find out average profit. And the formula of finding out average profit is total adjusted profit of last 5 years that you have calculated in step 1 divided by number of years. In the given question, average profit was 5 lakh that you have calculated. And how many average profit you have to take? 5. So we divided it by 5, and this is the answer for the average profit. So we calculated average profit to rupees 1 lakh. Step number 3 was to calculate number of year purchase. It is given in the question. 3-year purchase. Right? What is the meaning of number of year purchase? Number of year purchase means the number of year for which the firm is likely to earn same amount of profit after change of ownership because of the effort put in by the past. Number of year purchase means for how many number of years the firm is going to enjoy the same profit, and this same profit because the reputation has created by the business, and this reputation will pay you even if the ownership has changed. If we have sold our business to someone else, then also that next owner will get this minimum profit because the reputation has created up to that level. The number of year purchase. In this question, it is given 3-year purchase. It means if the partnership business will be sold and goodwill will be transferred, still the new owner will enjoy the same higher profit for the coming 3 years. Right? So it is given in the question. Step number 4, find the value of goodwill. And to calculate value of goodwill, the formula is number of year purchase into average profit. Number of year purchase in this question was 3 years. Average profit we calculated 1 lakh, and in this way answer comes rupees 3 lakh. So this is our answer. So see how easy it is when we are following these steps. Let's take another example. Divya purchased Jyoti business with effect from 1st April 2020. Profits shown by Jyoti's business for the last 3 financial years ended 31st March were there. So in this question, 3 years are given, 2018, 19 and 20 with the certain things. What is expected us to do? We have to calculate value from goodwill on the basis of 2 years purchase. So in this question, number of year purchase is 2 years of the average profit of last 3 years. The number of years are 3. So let's see what is important in it. In 2018, 1 lakh profit they have calculated, including an abnormal case of 12,500. So while calculating this amount, they have included one abnormal gain, but abnormal gains are not supposed to be taken, so we will deduct this amount. In 2019, this amount of 1,25,000 is calculated after charging an abnormal loss of rupees 25,000. Or in case any abnormal loss is there, it has to be add back. In 2020, 1,12,500. This is the amount we have calculated, excluding 12,500 as insurance premium on firm property now to be insured. So this amount does not include one expense, insurance premium, which is required to be done. So it means that this expenses has to be included, but at that time it was not considered. So we'll adjust this figure. Let's check its table. Now again we have made this table 2018, 19, 20. Then we have written the profit which is given to us 1 lakh, 1,25,000 and 1,12,500. And now we will doing the adjustment. The abnormal gain has to be added back, so we add 12,500. Abnormal gain has to be deducted because loss has to be added. So this gain will be deducted, and this come 87,500. And in this figure, abnormal loss is included. That has to be added back because we are not considering that. So we will add 25,000. It come 1,50,000. And in this figure, 12,500 was not included. Excluding they have written. It means it has to be done because insurance premium belongs to that time. So we will deduct this amount, and the actual profit come out to 1 lakh. So we will take a total of all the 3 things come 3,37,500. So this is how we have calculated registered. Now we'll apply the second thing, formula. It is mandatory students to write formula because there are specific marks allocated to for writing of formula. Many times students skip this action and they are losing their marks despite the fact their answer is correct. So kindly don't do it. You have to attempt question in the way I'm prescribing you because every step carries marks. Then for the average profit, first we will write the formula, total adjusted profit of last. Here is the correction, that is 3 years. Because in the previous question it was 5, so by mistaken it is written 5. So it is a average profit of last 5 years, not 3 years. And number of years is 3. So we have already calculated total profit, normal profit divided by 3, average profit come 1,12,500. And for calculating goodwill, again we'll write the formula first because this is the necessary action. Number of year purchase into average profit. Average profit we calculated 1,12,500 and number of year purchases are given in the question, that is 2 years. So answer come 2,25,000. So this is average profit method and I hope this is clear to you and follow all the steps and practice this method. Thank you.